Today is the final day. Today we're going to Rome, and I've never been more excited to film a video. I feel like a gladiator. Buongiorno. We're getting to Rome. Look at all the, that right there, everyone, is the thing I was just pointing to is the Colosseum. We've made it to Rome. I've been waiting for this day the entire trip. Oh my God. What do you think?
We made it to the Colosseum.
First impression?
It's really big. Bigger than I ever imagined it.
Oh my God, everything about this city. I love you, Rome. Oh, I love you, Rome.
It's a me, I gotta say it.
Italian's getting good. One of my favorite things about Rome is in America, if you go to the touristy spots, it's not even really where like locals go. And while I know locals don't just like stop by the Colosseum, but the real locals of Rome did. And they stopped by for, I mean, you have to know, the Colosseum is where the gladiators fought, it's where they had concerts, it's where it was their venue, their stage for all forms of entertainment. This was a massive, massive role in the ancient city of Rome. This Colosseum brought a lot of people an opportunity at freedom, and it brought a lot of other people an opportunity for entertainment in a time where that wasn't so common. I've been here once before, but it doesn't waver at all. What it means and how it feels to be here is unlike anything I can capture in a video. It's humbling, it's massive. People have died here, people have screamed here, people have laughed here, people have cried here. And it's absolutely incredible. Let's go check it out. So if my memory serves me, which it usually doesn't, this wall, if you see the Colosseum and you see pictures, you see that there's a tall wall, or 3/4 the way around it. That wall stops and it goes shorter like this. And you can see where it's been like cut. Apparently that part of the wall, the original wall of the Colosseum, fell in. And originally there wasn't this fence here. But tourists, as they do, thought it was a great idea to start stealing stones as souvenirs. And they actually started taking stones that were still attached to the bottom pillars, and it started making all of the rest of the wall super unstable. So they had to put up this tacky chain link fence. But it doesn't take away from how grand this place is. You can almost hear the roar of the crowd that would be going on right now when gladiators were battling, and the sound that they'd make when one of the gladiators made a kill. Although it's barbaric and slightly sad, it's a huge part of our history. And it's amazing how easy it is to imagine once you're here. It's like watching Gladiator, but being on the set. That's what it looks like, babe. You didn't even have to stand in a 3-hour line.
Makes me feel small.
So we've just left the Colosseum. Right here behind me is the Arch of Constantine, which is actually right next to the Colosseum. And it's just absolutely beautiful. What did I just ask you? Because I forgot to record it.
He just asked me that if I had to choose, if you had to choose
between either seeing like the little coastal towns we've been to,
Yes.
or come see Rome, and you can only do one of the two in Italy. Which would you choose? And you said that was really hard.
Yeah, it's really hard only because like as beautiful as this is and as much history that is here, it is packed with tourists. If you had one chance to come to Italy, seeing the little coastal towns and how people live and like the history that's there as well is just a little bit a different type of powerful to me.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I was a loaded question. I was just trying to cause a little drama, so I got a good answer. But I agree, like, if you were coming to Italy and you could either come to Rome and see the ancient stuff or travel around the coastal towns that we've been to, there's something about the coastal towns because the people there are still real. They're real Italians. They're not like,
You're living the culture.
yeah, they're not selling like posters from where they are, and it's not that touristy. And on the other side of that, though, I have to say, like, coming to Rome really put ancient civilizations into perspective for me. It kind of showed me how big things used to be built, and you know, when we were building to like appease the gods, and when it was an emperor, and we were making great things, like this is what we were able to create. But also being in the countryside of Italy just shows me like that's really Italy. And that's the Italy I'll remember, and this is the Rome I'll remember. So Rome is almost its own travel destination to me, and then the rest of Italy is Italy. Is that fair enough?
That is so fair. Rome is in its own little realm.
All right, just taking it in one more time for me. Ciao, Colosseum. I'm sure I'll see you again, hopefully. All right, so it's my turn. I've slept enough for one day. I'm gonna drive the Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid straight into Rome. Luckily, it's got like lane keeping assist. I think that should like help me out. I hope. How do you feel about me driving into Rome?
It's a little scary. As long as it's nothing as crazy as Naples, we're good.
It's crazier than Naples.
Okay.
Time it looked like I sneezed.
And here we have an arch. Look at that.
And I didn't hit anybody. I didn't hit anybody. I got kind of close. That's sick. It wasn't that bad driving here. It really wasn't. The little light up things in the mirrors, I think that's called like blind spot detection. That really helped me not hit a couple bikers. But other than that, like it really wasn't that bad. It's a little different though because they don't really listen to the stoplights. They just kind of do what they want to.
Piazza de Palazza.
Piazza de Palazza.
Piazza de Plaza.
Piazza de Palazza.
I'm losing my Italian accent.
Oh, did you have one?
Yeah.
Oh, drive is done. We've made it up by the Spanish Steps, or whatever that beautiful monument is, but unfortunately, because it's our last day and because some of the crew's wrapping before us, we have to give back the car. We hadn't actually gotten to name it yet, but we did have a name that we were thinking about, and it's Andreas Aurelius is the name of our Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid.
It holds a special meaning.
It does. Man, Andreas Aurelius, you've been really good. You've made this whole trip possible, and I've ridden in you for 7 straight days, about 10 hours a day, but it really has been an amazing trip. And like I've said like multiple times, it's all because of Hyundai and the Ioniq Hybrid that we're even here. So it's bittersweet, but this is goodbye. And I have something to tell you.
Thank you.
We named the car Andreas Aurelius.
Oh, well.
This is Andreas.
Oh,
You are the best Italian we've ever known.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I hope to
Thank you.
see you again.
Me too.
When we come back, can we call you?
Ayoko.
Okay.
Yeah, when we come back, we'd like to see you.
This is an honor. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, Andreas.
Bye.
All right, guys, let's go finish the day. This area here of Rome is the dead city center, and one of our guides just told us that this is the original place of Rome. So this was the original government building. This is where they laid the first bricks. Every single piece of Rome, every building, every piece of the heritage started here. This is where Rome was born. This square, this one tiny little square, was the birthplace of the entire city of Rome.
I saw it.
So we're walking up to what I think is one of our final landmarks, the Spanish Steps. I can tell because there's about 1 million people in a courtyard.
Oh my god. So good.
Rome on a Sunday.
You kind of look Spanish. I don't think that's my name. I'm kidding.
I honestly think at this point in the day we're just numb to everything because like the Colosseum and
It's like
some of the other buildings are so big that like this just looks like a bunch of steps with a really pretty church at the top.
it's kind of like sensory overload.
Yeah.
Just kind of like just like that.
All right, so we're heading to our last and final landmark. That's Trevi Fountain, and that is a massive, very famous fountain here in Rome. And it's super, super customary to throw a coin into the fountain and make a wish. So I figured it'd be a cool way to end this episode. See you there. I'm honestly super gonna miss gelato. We don't really have anything this good. It's been a super long day. How you feeling? Getting a little sleepy?
A little sleepy, but I like my gelato.
Trevi Fountain. Gotta start thinking of your wish.
I already got mine.
Already got yours? Trevi Fountain.
I'm so happy right now. We're here.
We've made it to the front of the Trevi Fountain. This is like the perfect ending for our little Rome, Italy adventure. We get to make a wish. This trip's already like pretty much a dream come true for me, but
Yes.
I have a good one that I want. You ready?
Yeah.
Is that it?
What?
Is this where we end the trip? Oh my god. You ready?
Yeah.
Give me a kiss. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
I love you.
I love you. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
The trip is somehow over. This has honestly been the absolute trip of a lifetime. I've gotten to travel a lot for these videos. I've gotten to see a lot of parts of the world, and this was by far the best people, the best experiences, and the most fun I've had during any of the filming for any of my videos ever. I really want to thank Hyundai because this is all part of their Travel Mate campaign, and the slogan for that campaign is Travel More with Hyundai, and I think we have done just that. We've used the Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid as the perfect vehicle and tool of getting around, and we've seen so much in such few days, and we've made memories, we've made content, we've made new friends, and this is a trip that I will remember for the rest of my life. So everyone at Hyundai, everyone on all of the teams of people who have chosen me, who helped me create this content, who helped put it all together, thank you guys. This is something that I will take with me for a very, very long time. Also, I want to thank my beautiful girlfriend, Anjali Cooper, for being a great sport with my late nights of editing and my constant creating of content, and I am so happy I got to share this entire experience with you. As well, Hyundai has made their own site for like the car in this campaign, and I've put the link down below as well, and they've populated it with tons of great content and pictures and cool stuff from the trip. And lastly, I want to thank you guys for following me on this journey, for being here every single day, for liking and commenting, and just all around being awesome viewers. It feels weird to have such a strong connection with people I've never met before, but I think that's what makes the internet so beautiful. So, I can now say this. I love y'all very, very much. I will see you beautiful people the next time I decide to make a video. But today I'm going to Spain with my mom, and I'm going to take a few days to myself to really enjoy it. Thank you guys for following me through this Italy trip. Please share it with a friend or anyone that you'd like to travel with. And as always, I love y'all very much. Peace out.